Welcome back to Garage Games. Today we've got another little bit of tournament practice with 1,000 points of Dark Angels up against the Alpha Legion. So my guys might be traitors and your guys might be loyal.
I don't think there's any mites.
No, it's different.
It is.
Who's the good guy? I don't know. It's very ambiguous.
Not from my point of view.
Yeah. We just need some thousand suns in here to make sure Magnus did nothing wrong.
Magnus did nothing wrong.
Yeah. We're playing Frontline Warfare from Chapter Approved. This is practice for an upcoming tournament called Norris 1000 in a week.
In a bit, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, not very large armies, so we're going to be playing on a 4x4 table, and we'll go through army lists in a minute. I'm actually bringing 1,000 Suns to the tournament, but for today I'm going to be playing Dark Angels, and you'll see some pictures in a minute of the Alpha Legion that look fantastic. So, I don't know, any thoughts? What's your feeling on your army today? How's it been going for you?
I'm really enjoying it because I actually find it's a bit of a challenge. Like, I haven't done the cultist bomb thing in principle, but I find with Alpha Legion that with your Legion trait is -1 to hit at long range or greater than 12, but your stratagem encourages you to get close. So you've got to find the balance between the two. And if you don't get first turn, where you deploy your forward operatives is really important.
It would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had the pleasure of playing against Alpha Legion yet, so you know, it's going to be learning all round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll run through army lists and then onto deployment. For the Dark Angels, we have a Master with a Jump Pack, Thunderhammer and Combi Plasma, and a Primaris Lieutenant. We have a 5-man Tactical Squad with a Plasma Gun. We've got a 5-man Scout Squad with Sniper Rifles and Camo Cloaks. We've got a 5-man Intercessor Squad. We have a Whirlwind. We have a 5-man Hellblaster Squad. We have a Rhino. And we have a Dark Talon. For the Alpha Legion, we have a Chaos Lord with a Plasma Pistol and a Power Axe, and another Chaos Lord with the Blade of the Hydra. We have 2 units of 10 Chaos Cultists with Brutal Assault Weapons. We have a unit of 10 Chaos Space Marines with a Combi Plasma and 2 Plasma Guns, and a unit of 5 Chaos Space Marines with a Combi Bolter and a Missile Launcher. We have a unit of 8 Chosen with 5 Combi Plasmas and a Plasma Gun, and a Hellbrute with twin las cannons. And we have a unit of 4 Chaos Bikers with a Melter Gun. Okay, we've just we've finished the first part of deployment, and we rolled Frontline Assault. It's a 4x4 table, so not a heap of room, but I've put a bit of a gun line over here and flyer and a potato over there. We've got objectives, one in each zone, so I've got one here and there's another one back there. We've got one pretty much right in the middle and another close to my zone. So I've got nothing in reserve. I've got a unit inside the Rhino, but they're all on the table. And what are we looking at here?
So I've got a unit of Chaos Bikes here. There's a 2-unit of Cultists there.
Yep.
Hellbrute, Chaos Lord and a Chaos Space Marine unit. And I've got a forward operated 3 units, a Chaos Lord, my Chosen Squad, and another Chaos Space Marine Squad.
Okay, so I won the deployment, I guess, well, I finished deploying earlier, so I get +1 to my roll, and we're about to roll for first turn before we do forward operatives. So, +1 to 2.
5.
Okay, I'll see if I can get lucky like the last couple of games and seize. No. The tides are turning. So we'll be back after some shifty Alpha Legion have turned up. And now I have a bunch of Alpha Legion right in my face. So we've got the unit of Chosen and the... Is that your Warlord?
It is my Warlord.
That's your Warlord, yeah. And a unit of Chaos Marines behind them. So we're about to move into your first turn of movement. So we'll be back after that. All right, we're on first turn of movement, and what's the strategy so far?
So I've moved the bikes up, just kept them outside 12, but also so I can take some pot shots at the scouts. Just advanced both units of cultists that way. Left these guys at the back so they can fire at the plane. And I've just pushed the Chosen with the Chaos Lord forward and shuffled the Chaos Space Marines forward a little bit as well.
Okay, so we're going to start opening fire, I imagine.
That's right.
All right, I'll brace for impact.
Okay, so I'm just going to fire the bikes and the commie bolters at those scouts. That's
okay.
5 hits. And reinforce. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. All right. I've got camo cloaks in cover, so they work.
Group over here. So I'll start with this Chaos Space Marine squad. The only thing in range is the las cannon, and he will fire at the
Dark Talon.
The Dark Talon.
Very good.
So needing 1 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. So needing 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Ooh.
I'll just quickly move on to the Hell Group, because he's going to do the same thing with his twin las cannons. Re-roll the 1. That's 2 hits.
That'll do it.
Toughness
6. 1.
I'm going to command point that.
Yep.
That's
2. All right. 2 6s coming up. 1.
And 3 damage.
3. Okay. Down to 7.
Okay, so I'll move on to the Chosen now, and I'm just going to need to get a whole bunch of different coloured dice. Okay, so this is the Chosen. So the plasma we're going to fire at the Hellblasters. I'll just fire everything at Hellblasters actually. So the red's the Sergeant. This is the plasma gun, and these are all the combi plasmas, and I am overcharging.
Very good.
So, oh, that was something. That was number 2. I'll just take it away. Re-roll the 1s. Okay, so
all right.
That's 7 hits.
2s.
That's that many saves.
So 8 5-ups in cover. Here we go, lads. Not a bad save. So I've lost 4 of them.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
And I'll do the bolt guns.
Yep.
They all hit. So it's 1 more save.
1 more. 2 up. He's good.
Right, so the Chaos Space Marine squad, the plasmas are going to overcharge and they're going to fire the lone Hellblaster.
Yep.
And all the bolt guns will fire at the Hellblaster as well.
Very good.
Okay, re-rolling the 1s. So that's 3 hits.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, triple 1.
Hey.
I can't re-roll. Okay, now the bolt guns.
Chaos gods are working for me.
Exactly. Re-roll the 1s. You have to do it the old-fashioned way, I think. It's 1 save.
1. 2 up again. Oh, he's down to 1. He's on edge.
Okay, that's all my shooting. All right, so I'll start with my charges. So the Chosen are going to charge the last Hellblaster and the Inceptors.
Very good. Right, Hellblaster Overwatch, and I'll overcharge because I can. With 2 hits and 2 wounds, that'll kill 2. And now the Intercessor's overwatching. I can re-roll those 1s. All right, 3 hit. Re-roll the 1 for Lieutenant. 1 wound at neg 1.
Another one did.
Go on.
Okay, so the Chosen are charged in here. They are in contact with the Intercessor because the guy's just up there, close to a wobbly model. And now the Chaos Lord will charge the Intercessors.
Okay.
And he rolls a 3.
Oh. Is he going to redecide that? He's going to choose not to fail to run.
Yeah, I'm going to use a command point on that. Yeah, so he gets in.
Okay.
So he's sort of there. Okay, I'll start with the Chaos Lord. So he's got a Hydra Blade, so he gets additional D3 attacks. So he gets additional 2.
What's that? Making him 6 attacks?
6 attacks.
Pretty good.
Reroll the 1, and I get 2 Deaths of the False Emperors.
Nice. Shouldn't I get that?
So strength 5 because of the Hydra Blade, so wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So that many
That's how it's done. What's the AP?
-1.
Okay. 7 wounds at -1, so 7 4-ups. That'll kill the squad handily. Okay. Goodbye, intercessors. Hello, first blood.
Okay, so this is a chosen on the Hellblasters. The reason I've got so many dice in my hand is I've all got chainswords.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And there's some Death to the False Empress.
No ones.
And winning on Force.
Oh. Big time. I might just grab that pile and gloriously die. Okay, Hellblaster's down. Okay, after being consolidated into, I get to fight back with the scouts, so here we go. I don't think... I'm just going to check my range to the captain. Just out, so rolling to wound. 1.
Safe.
All good. Alright. Is that it for the first turn?
I've just got to do my morale check on the chosen, which actually can't
fail.
Yeah.
Can't fail? Okay. Pretty good first turn though.
Yeah.
Yeah, took out my 2 Primaris squads, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to pay you back for that. Alright, I've just finished the Dark Angels movement. I got the tactical squad out of the Rhino and moved that one up. Try to unload some Stormbolters. Moved the 2 characters up here to push back the Chosen. And the Flyer has gone into the middle of the table. He flew over the Chaos Marine, so I'm going to drop my Stasis Bomb. Being the movement phase and all, so there's 10 of them there. And 4 ups. So that's 5 dead. Okay, starting my shooting phase, I'm going to fire the Tactical Marine Squad into the Chaos Marines. So I'll start with the... plasma gun. I'm not overcharging, so rapid fire. He'll hit, and he'll wound once.
And I saved it.
Very good. I got some bolt guns and a bolt pistol. So chuck that again. Okay. All right. 2 wounds.
They're both good.
All good. I've got a Stormbolter on the Rhino. Yeah. 2.
And they're good.
And they're good. Alright, I'm going to start with the Lieutenant firing at the Chosen. So he's auto bolt rifle. Reroll the 1. Okay, 1 hit. 1 wound.
-1?
No.
That's fine.
We're good. And the Captain, or the Master, I'm going to fire both sides of the combi into the Chosen. I'm not going to overcharge, so this is the bolt gun side. They'll hit and wound.
Now 1's dead.
1. And the plasma side. They'll hit. And I'll reroll 1 for Lieutenant. 2 wounds.
2 more dead.
2 down. Okay. Alright, pistol time. I'm going to fire the scouts into the Chaos Lord. So, 3 hits, 3 wounds.
He takes 1.
Okay, not utterly useless. And onto the Dark Talons. So I'm going to fire his Rift Cannon into the Dreadnought, or the Hellbrute. And the Hurricane Bolters, I'm going to fire 1 into the closest Cultist squad, this one here.
Yep.
And 1 into these fellas.
Okay.
So I'll start with the Rift Cannon on the Hellbrute.
So you're -1 to hitting.
Yeah, so 3 shots, hitting on... so he normally hits on 3s, -1 for moving, -1 for the... what's it called?
Alpha
Legion trait.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll hit on a 5, but +1 because he's got strafing run, so 4s. Right. Strength 10. Okay, that's 3 wounds at -3.
-3. Now they all go through?
They all go through. Flat 3 damage each.
Well, that'll kill him. So let's see if he explodes.
He does not.
He does not.
Okay. That's a little bit of respite. So first Hurricane Bolter into the cultist, firing 12 shots. That's 11, 12. Now he hits on 2s because of strafing run. And 3s. Not a great roll, so 6. Hopefully the t-shirts don't prevail.
They did alright.
T-shirts are good. So 3 down. And firing the second Hurricane into the Chaos Marines here. So, and they're all good. Beautiful. And 4s. 2, 4 hit, 4 wounds.
1 hit.
Okay, I'm going to open fire with the Whirlwind onto the bikes. So 2d6 shots. Wonderful. Hitting on 3s. Well, 4s actually. Yeah, winning on 3s. So 1 wound. Amazing.
And save it.
Okay. Oh, Whirlwind. When are you going to pay for yourself? Alright, charge phase. I'm going to start with my Rhino into the Chaos Marines.
So the reds are the plasma and the bolt guns.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing.
No, okay. How far do I go? Yeah, that'll get me in. And now the tactical squad's coming in behind them. I'm going to command point this one. Alright. The chicken. Okay, moving on. I'm going to charge the 2 chosen with the lieutenant.
Okay, so I'll fire the plasma and I'm overcharging it, and the red is the sergeant. So nothing happened.
Oh, okay. Surprise, he's in. So he's there. And the master's charging into your Chaos Lord. And it's an epic battle back on the ground, but we know what we mean. Alright, I'm going to start with my master into the Chaos Lord, swinging with his Thunderhammer. Hitting on 3s. You can reroll his 1s. Yep. Winning on 2s. Alright, 4 wounds. Leg.
So I've got my influence save.
Yeah.
4 up. So that'll kill him.
Alright.
And now I just
Was he Alfaris?
No, he was not.
Oh, it turns out he's not. Funny that.
I just need to roll for his warlord trait now.
Okay.
So that's a 2. Flames of Spite. If you make a wound roll with a melee weapon, on a 6+, it inflicts a mortal wound in addition.
Okay. Pretty cool. Long way away for something like that, but anyway. I'm going to move on to my Primaris Lieutenant.
I'm actually going to interrupt.
You're going to interrupt?
Yeah.
Very good. Swing away.
And I'm going to use my last command point and put veterans on them.
Yep. That's the way to do it.
Okay. Not with a roll like that. But I got
Do
1
you get
6.
1 extra?
Yep. And it misses as well. And 3s. So that's 2.
2. Okay. First one, second one. Take a wound. Okay, now he's going to swing back with 4 attacks. Reroll 1 for that master nearby. Very good. And winning on 4s. 2 wounds.
Oh, they're good.
All good. Alright, I'm going to swing with my Rhino.
Did all those save dice ready?
No. Who would have known rhinos aren't any good in combat?
Okay, so this just leaves my guy to swing back at you.
Yep.
So this is on the Rhino.
You got 2 6s in there as well.
Oh yeah. I'll do one for those hits. So if I hit, roll for that wound. No wounds.
Okay. Alright. Not a terrible pushback turn. I've still got some issues sort of bearing down on me, but you know, it's kind of glad I removed a few of those things there. But we'll see what happens in Alpha Legion Turn 2.
Okay, so I've moved the bikes down over here. The Cast Race Marines have stayed in combat with the Rhino, and the Chosen have stayed in combat with the Lieutenant. The Cultists have moved forward, and I shuffled around these guys a bit just to get some line of sight on those tactical Marines of the Balkans.
Fair enough. Alright, you're going to start shooting, I imagine?
I am.
What's your poison?
Okay, so I'm just checking my ranges. Okay, so I'll start with this squad here. So the bolt guns and the combi bolter will fire at these guys.
Yep.
And the las cannon will fire at that.
Yep.
So the bolt guns, rolling the ones. It's 4 hit. 2 wounds.
All good.
Okay, and the las cannon at the Dark Talon. We roll the 1.
Ooh.
And it's not a wound.
Needed that.
Okay, now the Cultists are going to finish him off.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll start with this squad here. Yep, so this is the Cultist squad here into the Dark Talon.
Yep.
Moving 5s.
They're suddenly conscripts.
They are. And that'll be up to 6, 1 wound.
1. 3 up. Oh! Cultists. Cultists are doing the job.
And the other squad will do the same thing.
Okay.
1 more.
1 more. It's good.
Okay. So the pistols into the Rhino. 2 hit.
Okay.
So I'll fire the combi bolters into the scouts.
Yep.
And the melter gun will go into the whirlwind. So this is the combi bolter into the scouts. And that'll be only 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay. 2 ups. 1 scout. Gone. I'll take this fella.
And the melter gun.
Yep.
Hits. Wounded.
How
So
much?
you don't get a save. So 2 damage.
2. Okay. I think he's on 9. Chosen bolt pistols.
Both hit.
Yeah.
Both wounded.
Oh. He's good. Alright.
So these quad occultists will charge these Marines. 8.
I'll do it.
I'll move them in a sec.
Yep.
And the bikes will charge the whirlwind.
Okay.
6. No, that won't make it.
Okay. I'm gonna whirl my Overwatch for 7 shots. 7 shots. No hits.
Okay, so the cultists attacking the Marines.
Yep.
And I get 1 hit. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Do they have Death to the False Emperor?
They do not.
Okay. How many wounds?
Just 1.
No. They're better at wounding Dark Talons than Marines.
That's right. So I'll now choose the Chosen
Okay.
against the Lieutenant. And there's 2 Death to the False Emperors there.
Good recovery.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Alright. 3 saves. No. Takes a wound. Down to 4. Swing into the Rhino.
Yep.
Huh.
A bit tired.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No. Alright. I'm going to start with my Rhino. Nothing. Alright. The tactical squad. I've got a chainsword on the sergeant. That's not the best. 4. Okay, not too bad.
3.
Okay. Kind of in line with the 4. And I've got the lieutenant into the chosen. So hitting on 2s. 1 for the master. Nope. 1 wound.
That's good.
All good. Okay. Not a lot of movement that turn, but you know we press on. Have we got a morale check down here?
Just for the coffee check. So there is 1.
Okay. Right. On to turn 2 for the Dark Angels.
Yep.
Alright, just finished my movement with the Dark Angels. The Master has jumped over this rock here to say hello to the bikes, and the Dark Talon has flown into the corner over there. Everyone else stood still because they're in combat or they have weapons they don't want to move with. So I'm going to move on to my shooting phase. Okay, I'm going to start with these Scout snipers. I'm going to use the Hellfire round stratagem, firing into the Chaos Marine squad down there, and 2 of the sniper rifles can see his new Warlord, and one of them isn't in range, so I'll fire the Hellfire round. The other sniper rifle is going to shoot into the Chaos Marine squad. So Hellfire, hitting on a 4. It does not hit, and I've got 2 sniper rifles at the Warlord. 1 hit, 1 mortal wound, and another wound. Okay, well done, mate. And a shot at the Marines. I can reroll 1s for Dark Angels. That'll hit. Another mortal wound. Okay. All right. 1 down. Not bad, guys. I'll see if I get that command point back. I don't. Okay, I'm going to go with the Master. I'm going to fire his combi bolter. His combi plasma. I'm not going to use the bolt side, and I'm going to use Weapons of the Dark Age, but not overcharge. So I'll see if I get that command point back. No, so I'm down to 6 command points, and rapid firing into the bikes. Yep, that'll hit, and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
That's 2 dead.
2, not bad. Alright, I'm going to fire the pistols from the Tactical Marines into the Cultists. 3 hit. 2 wounds.
2 dead.
Okay. Pistol from the Lieutenant. Will hit. And wound. All good. Alright, and now for the Dark Talon. I'm going to fire 1 Hurricane Bolter and the Rift Cannon at the Chaos Marines, and 1 Hurricane Bolter at the Cultists down here. So here's the Rift Cannon. 1 shot. Doesn't hit. And the Hurricane Bolter into the Chaos Marines. Hitting on a 2 for strafing run. Alright. So we're looking at 5 wounds.
1.
1. And the Hurricane Bolter into the Cultists. So this will hit on 3s. I'll chuck that again. Nope. And 3s. Oh, big time. So 5, 10. Some lethal.
1 for each.
2. And I'll finish this off with the Whirlwind firing into the Chaos Marines. So 7 shots. Hitting on 4s. Okay, not the best. Winning on 3s. 2, no AP.
About fun.
All good. Alright, moving on to combat, or charging. I'm going to charge with the Master into your bikes.
The off-colour dice is the melter gun.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you got
1.
1, 6?
And doesn't mind.
Doesn't mind. Okay, he makes it. I'll get right in there. There's no other charges, so I'll start with him. He's going to hit on 3s. He re-rolls 1s. No, didn't work. Wounding on 3s. Okay, I'm going to command point one of them. Well done, mate. Well done. I'm moving on to my lieutenant. Yes, he hits. 1 wound.
One's it.
Got 1. Ooh. And the rhino.
I get to go to my dice.
Ah, yes.
Time
to
to the Marines.
Yep.
This is the Pulse Emperor. 2 wounds this time.
All good. I'll swing back with the rhino. 1.
Good.
Tracks do nothing. Alright. You got a cultist or the bikes?
I'll do the cultist.
Yep.
1 hit. And no wounds.
No wound. Okay. I'll swing into the cultist. So, hitting on 3s. Alright. 4.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Alright. And time to punish my master.
Okay. The bikes. Chainswords.
So it's leg 1, but it doesn't matter.
1 wound. 2 wounds.
2. Alright. Takes a wound. Number 4. Okay, I think that's the sum total of my turn.
So morale, these guys will just die.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And they'll be fine. So on to your
Turn 3.
turn 3. Turn 3 Alpha Legion. So what are we looking at?
So I've pulled the bikes out of combat. And also pulled these Power Space Marines out of combat. And I've just moved my wall up a little bit.
Okay. So you're going to start maybe a las cannon up the back end of that Dark Talon?
Yeah, I'll fire the cultures of those Marines as well.
Yep.
So I'll just start with them. 2 hit. 2 wounded.
Okay. All good.
Okay, the las cannon. There's bolt pistol down there.
Yep.
That's a hit. That's not a wound.
Okay.
And his plasma pistol hit that.
Okay.
So he doesn't hit.
Huh.
So it's just combats.
Yeah. We've got your chosen.
Yep. So 4 attacks. It's twice. Oh, it's once.
Huh.
And wounds.
Yep. Right. Swinging back. They'll hit. 2 wounds.
He's dead.
Got him. Okay. We'll consolidate towards the bikes, but not in combat with them. Okay. Was that the officially the fastest turn in history, or?
1,000 points, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dark Angels turn 3 movement. Yeah, shuffled the Rhino around a bit, moved the Tactical Marines up in the gap. The Master has got the taste of Chaos Marine blood on the lips. He's on the hunt. I went into hover mode with the Dark Talon, so that's left the back corner and he's done his shifty turns and everything. And I moved out of cover with the Scouts so I can get some shots off on these Tactical Marines up the back. Well, Should I call them that? You know, they are loyalists after all. I'm going to start with that too, because I've got dice in my hand, and I'm going to go Hellfire round again. So, see if I get the command point back first. I do. Nice. I don't think I need all these. So, hitting on a 4. No. I might as well command point it. No. Okay. Do I get that back? No. So I'm down to 6. And 3 sniper rifles into those guys. So they moved, so I don't get that. And 1 wound.
He's good.
He's good. Alright. This guy, or this tactical squad, I'm going to... I'm not going to overcharge the plasma, so rapid firing with the plasma gun, and I'll do the bolters in a sec. It's good. 2.
1.
Okay. And I got 3 bolt guns and a bolt pistol. So they'll miss. 1 wound.
It's good.
All good. And I've got a storm bolter on the rhino. 1.
Good.
All good. Okay, the what do we call it? Primaris Lieutenant shooting at the bikes. He'll hit once and wound once. Nice. No AP.
How much damage?
2 damage. Mastercrafted auto bolt rifle. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to go Weapons of the Dark Age again on my master, firing at the bike. Just going to fire the plasma. So here we go. Reroll the 1. Lucky I used it instead of overcharging. I'll see if I get that point back. I do. Hey, and it's wounds. Nick 3. He's good. Okay, and I think I've got a whirlwind. So I'm going to fire the whirlwind over at your squad back there, the Chaos Space Marines. Lot of shots. What have we got? 10. 10 shots into the Chaos Marines. Can reroll the 1s. That master. Get rid of those 3s. And winning on 3s. Okay.
They're all good.
All good. Thank you, Whirlwind. Thank you for clearing squads. Okay, so time for the Dark Talon. I'm going to fire his Hurricane Bolters both into that squad back there. And the Rift Cannon, I'm going to shoot at the Chaos Lord. So I'll start with the Rift Cannon. 1 shot. Hitting on a 5, I think.
-1.
4. It's a strafing run. No. Should have saved my command point for that. And Hurricane Bolters. First Hurricane Bolter hitting on 3s. That's not some fine shooting. So we've got 3 wounds to start with. And second one. It's not too bad. That's pretty good. Another 6 wounds.
Okay, so 9 all up. 1.
1. Marines in cover. That's what life's all about.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to go into my charge phase. So I'm going to charge your bike. Has that got a melter gun on him?
It doesn't.
No? Okay. I'll charge it with my lieutenant.
Okay, so I will fire crack grenade.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Lieutenant is in with snake eyes. He doesn't even need to be enthusiastic. All right, charging with the master. Yeah, he's definitely in. And I'm going to charge with the Rhino into the squad.
Okay, this is a little plasma. 2 hits. 2 wounds. 1 wound.
Oh yeah, 1.
Yep.
I would have failed both anyway, so he takes a wound.
Yep.
Down to 9.
And just the bolty part of the combi.
Yep. And surprise in with snake eyes. And the tactical squad. Are you guys keen? Yes. Alright, just going to move them in. Okay, I'm going to start combat with the master on the bike. So, Thunderhammer. All hits. 1 wound.
No, he's dead.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. Okay, now the tactical squad. So 7 attacks total. Alright, that's not amazing. 3 wounds. Okay.
They're all good.
All good. Alright. Time for the rhino to roll over a few people. Or not. Feel free to chop me up.
Okay, so this will be back at the tactical squad.
Mm-hmm.
Two wounds.
Okay. All good. Power armor's really paying off today. So, there's no morale test, so I think we're on to your turn 4.
Yep. So I just fell back with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
My chaos sword moved up.
Okay.
So these guys here will shoot at this thing.
There's no -1 to hit anymore. For now.
Will hit.
Doesn't matter.
The pink's the last cannon.
Yeah.
So the last cannon wounded.
Okay. So needing a big 6. Like that. Fair enough.
Okay, so he's going to fire at it.
Yep.
And then we'll overcharge.
Okay.
So he hits.
Good.
And he doesn't wound.
Okay. Is that all she wrote for now?
Yep.
That's turn 4. Right, on to Dark Angels turn 5. So last turn was officially the quickest and we just smashed that by half. Beautiful. I was about to say Chaos turn 4 movement, but no, it's Chaos turn 4 movement. Everyone's converged onto this objective. It seems like that's the place to be. The lieutenant's moved onto that one just to make sure we've got it covered. And I've gone back into flight mode with the Dark Talon and he's back in that corner. So I'm going to start with the Dark Talon. I'm just going to put everything into the squad back there. So Rift Cannon, 1 shot. That'll hit and won't wound. I might command point that. That'll wound, strength 10, so do I get it back? No, down to 5.
Does that do mortal wounds?
It will now that it's done damage.
Do you want to see that? Because that might just kill them.
Okay, so on a 3 up, it does D3 mortal wounds. Yep. So, yeah. Okay, the master. Actually, this tactical squad's going to open fire. I am going to overcharge with the plasma into these guys. So let's see how I go. Number of shots, or not number of shots. So I'm within 6 of the master, so I can re-roll that. Good. And that'll do 1 wound. That'll be saved. Bolt guns and pistols. Plenty of 1s. It doesn't mean anything. 2.
1.
Okay. The master's going to fire his combi and his bolt into these guys, so not overcharging. Here's the plasma. 2 wounds.
They did.
Got him. And I'm not going to shoot with anyone else because actually, yeah, if I do, then I'll have that objective. So I'll see how I go with the snipers. Snipers into the Chaos Lord. 1 hit, 1 wound.
That's good.
Good. And the heavy bolter Hellfire round. That'll hit. 1 mortal wound. Do I get the command point back? No. Okay. Alright. There goes Dark Angel's turn 4.
So I think we just did the quickest turn ever.
Yeah?
That's it.
That's it? It's gone for glory. Okay. Dark Angel's turn 5. Going for the epic finish, so the Master moves in for the kill, and I'm going to charge into the Chaos Lord. He makes it, and he's going to swing with his mighty Thunderhammer. Cool, epic times. Yep. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Yep. So I might use one more command point. Make it 4.
No, you did.
He's dead. Right. Chaos wins. One more or another. Chaos wins.
Right. Can't lose.
Okay, we'll wrap it up. Okay, the dark powers reign supreme.
So we're Legion. Yeah, it's only one head.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I even got Alfaris that time.
No, you mean Norris.
Yeah. I was just saying earlier that 1,000-point games are really binary, so once you sort of get an upper hand on a 1,000-point game, I find it tends to just capitulate really quickly, and it's always down to some key sort of thing early on. And I, with all those guys in my face turn 1, quite literally, I thought that was it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a really powerful manoeuvre.
Yeah.
If you get first turn, then absolutely, you really break the back of a lot of armies. And I think mainly, I don't know. I'm not sure what really got me out of it.
I think the flyer, probably.
Yeah.
I was probably a bit over. My tendency, because I'm naturally a close combat army player, and I sort of got to get over it a bit with my Alpha Legion.
You get too far in.
I get too fired up. So for example, the mistake I often make with my bikes, like I did in that game, is push them forward. And the only reason they're actually in the army is to capture objectives late game.
How many points for the unit?
It's about 100 and something. It's not really.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
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 I mean, they can move 20 and still fire the melter gun. So
yeah.
Good at clearing out chaff too.
Yeah, and that's it. I should have just pulled it back after I'd had a crack at the scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have just kept them back towards that back end of it. I didn't need to have them so far forward.
Giving them to the to that master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would have forced you to come forward.
True. Yeah, and that's, I guess, probably in a meta sense, Dark Angels, you want to try and make them move because we're not very good at it.
Yeah.
We like sitting around and protecting things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good sort of analysis.
Yeah.
I think, I guess for a bit of context, I played in this tournament last year. You were there too. And I remember it's a 4-round tournament, so it's only one day and it's 1,000 points, so they're fairly quick rounds. But I don't know if people know, but in Australia we tend to have comp, which is you get a sort of score for the composition of your army, and it's a mechanism to try to balance out lists. And I found last year at this tournament, I played in the 4 rounds against 2 flyers. One army had 2 flyers, so 2 armies that had flyers, and one army had 2 flyers in it. So, was that 7th? No, that was early 8th.
It was the first tournament of 8th in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I figured, this is a bit of a Norris list, but I still think maybe a flyer's a bit overkill. But I don't know. Like last year, for example, people brought Magnus and Mortarion in 1,000 points, and I know that sort of stuff sort of flies elsewhere in the world. but composition really likes to level the playing field, particularly in Melbourne.
Well, you couldn't do that this year. It's a ban.
Just super heavies are out.
Yeah.
I mean, someone would just bring along knights.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I don't, like the thing is, it wasn't so much. I actually don't think the flyer itself was a problem in the list. I think it was the fact that my laser cannons didn't kill it was the problem.
Yeah, I think bouncing off early was an issue, and you did either miss or fail to wound
or
quite a lot of times. Yeah, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So, actually, so the first shot, I think you wounded twice, so I rolled a 6, and then on the last shot, I rolled a 6. So, that's pretty good. Yeah. And I guess, aside from me rolling 6s, your army's a little bit command point thirsty at the start.
Yes.
So, you don't have a lot of that opportunity to sort of
That's right.
correct your mistakes.
Exactly.
Whereas I didn't even get through my command points.
Because
you took out the Hellblasters, so I've got no weapons of the Dark Age to use and whatever. So yeah.
I could have actually charged the flyer. One thing I could have done is actually charge the flyer when he was in Hellboy mode with my Chaos Lord.
Yeah.
Because I could have reasonably, probably severely damaged him, but not.
What's the arm with?
He's got power apps, but because of his Warlord trait, every 6 he rolls, he does a mortal wound.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could have been something. Yeah. I mean, you would have bracketed it because
that's right. Yeah.
He was already taken 3.
Yeah.
I think I do like getting the opportunity to use the stasis bomb on a big unit. Like that's that's like an achievement.
Yeah.
I'd say of your army though, just I guess in this game in particular, the real standouts were the units of Chaos Marine.
Yeah.
They were just completely resilient. I mean, one unit was tied up with a Rhino all game, so I'm not going to kill it with that. But the one up the back, I threw a lot of shots into that.
Yeah.
Marines in cover.
Yeah.
It's a good way to play.
Yeah, I like Chaos Marines. It's sort of, I always think if it's Chaos Space Marine army, you should have Chaos Space Marines in it.
Yeah.
So, well,
of all the armies, though, if you're going to sit in cover with a unit, Alpha Legion's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Or Raven Guard, it would have been nice to see the Dreddy in action. He's Helbert.
Yeah, he's generally my MVP in most games, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's actually, because he gets -1 hit as well, it makes him reasonably survivable.
Yeah, true.
And
he moves 8.
And he moves 8. So, and towards the end of the game, he can actually move up and start creating problems for people on the mid-board.
Yeah.
Because Dreadnought Fist is quite handy in 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody oath.
Yeah. So
that's the paint job. He's full of shinies. So
exactly.
People are bewildered by it. I think my master on the jump pack did pretty well.
Yeah.
He was around, just so people don't sort of scoff. He was around before Smash Captains, so give me a break.
Are you sure he doesn't have a sort of, he hasn't scratched out his he's
turned
the sword into a, that was a mixture of blood.
He's fashioned it into a sword.
We're a space wolf now.
I'm part of you guys, don't worry. Don't worry, they're all traitors anyway.
Careful, I'm a Blood Angels player.
But all up, I thought that was a fun game. We got into turn 5. I wouldn't mind seeing games that sort of played out that way in the tournament. Plenty of things happening.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what an army like mine can do to prevent your army's main trick.
Scouts.
Yeah, but I don't have them. Like if I played that list, maybe I could sort of line the scouts up at a little bit of a screen and make a castle.
Yeah. Well, statistically, you're more likely to get the first turn than me.
True.
Yeah. So, and it's a question about being able to hit back when I thump you. Like I played guard yesterday with them, and I took out a tank and a couple of squads of infantry in turn 1, and then basically the firepower back just took out that entire section.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guard, I guess.
Yeah. So
and they've got a screen to stop you. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what I find with this is a bit of a glass hammer army. But actually, it's challenging to play, so I like it.
Yeah, good technical army. If anyone wants to run Alpha Legion, I'd recommend it. It looks like a lot of fun. So, yeah, very good. Thanks for watching. Any comments or notes about the army, leave it in the comment section, and like, subscribe, share. Tell us what you think. Thank you.